watching this video who has watched me for a while knows who my favourite Spider-Man is. It's Andrew Garfield. Saying that, there's countless moments from these movies that really define the character for me, and so in the run-up to No Way Home, with the constant rumours that we're going to be seeing Tobey, Andrew and Tom together on screen, I thought I'd take a look at the moments from each of the actors that defined the character for me. Now before we go further, this is my opinion. You're entitled to your own, just like you're entitled to think that there's another scene that did the message better. Just don't be a dick about disagreeing with it, and if you want to put forward the scene that you think did it better, feel free to do it in the comments or on my Twitter, which is going to be on screen right now. Let's all be civil about this. We all love Spider-Man, we're all here for the same reason, as to hear me talk about him for 5 minutes. Now, Spider-Man Homecoming is a film that I go back and forth on a lot. But one thing that I love wholeheartedly every single time I watch it is the film's third act, from start to finish. With the Raimi and the Webb films handling his origins in their first films, Jon Watts and Spider-Man Homecoming did something different in that this film starts maybe a year and a half into his tenure as Spider-Man, which means obviously that we've missed that period in Peter's life, we've missed that origin story. With that meant that this Peter needed a moment of his own, a moment that defined him and made him become Spider-Man. And for me and many others, this is that moment. It comes with Peter in his most perilous situation yet. Having just fled the homecoming dance, leaving a girl to face up to his responsibility as a hero, he finds himself in another entanglement with Michael Keaton's Vulture. It doesn't quite go to plan right away though. Vulture's ready for the attack, and after a brief altercation, Peter finds himself trapped underneath the rubble of the building as it collapses on top of him. Assuming he's had the last laugh, the Vulture leaves, leaving Spider-Man stranded. Now there are a few things that really sell me on this moment. It hits a lot harder for me given that the moment earlier with Tony comes back, where Tony essentially says, you know, if you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it.
This is all I have. I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it, okay? God, I sound like my dad.
I don't have any other clothes.
You know, Tony takes that from Peter, leaving him with the homemade suit that he himself had designed. The suit that makes him look like a kid. It doesn't give him that same confidence that he feels the Stark suit does. He's gotten too comfortable with that and is struggling to come to terms with having to live with what he has created. Tom's performance here too is amazing. I have no doubt in my head that there's going to be a scene that tops it in No Way Home, but he is downright phenomenal here. The terror and fear that he has in his voice is unlike anything I've seen him do as Spider-Man to this point.
Hello! Please! Hey, please! I'm down here! I'm down here! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I can't move! I can't...
The scene is perfected because of him. And just when all hope seems lost, he realises in this moment where he needs it most, that what he said to Tony was wrong, and that Tony was right. Hearing those words again, this head sparks something in his soul. It makes him realise the truth. Despite spending around 90 minutes with him until this point, we witness the birth of Spider-Man in this very scene as he lifts the rubble right above his head. We see the struggle, we see that scared, panicked kid who thought he was in way over his head be replaced by Spider-Man. We see the fear replaced by determination as he realises the truth that's been with him all along. That suit isn't Spider-Man, that suit isn't what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man. Peter Parker is that key ingredient. It's that strength and that drive to do the right thing, the very thing that we've seen so often already in the movie. Everything with Peter in this movie builds to this moment, and honestly, it's perfect. It's the birth of realisation for Peter, and it's the birth of Spider-Man. And I think for the MCU, they couldn't have done it any better way. I love every single one of these guys, and come December 15th, the fact that we could potentially be seeing them on screen together, it feels like a dream. It doesn't feel possible. Will it happen? Who knows? All that I know for certain is that No Way Home is going to be one hell of a ride. If you've enjoyed, feel free to like this video and share it with your friends. It would mean the world to me, and also show me that you want more of this short form opinionated content. Also, if you want to go ahead to the playlist and catch the other 2 parts of this, you can. There's going to be a card above me. There's also going to be a link in the description. I've been Jordan. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next one.